In this video, I'm going to be going over the 3 biggest problems that busy men face when they want to get in shape. This is based off of clients that I've worked with and guys that I speak to on a week-to-week basis. And I'm going to tell you exactly how I help these guys change that and get into the shape that they want without compromising their lives, their family life, and their work life, whilst still enjoying a social life as well. So the first problem, and the big one that I hear all the time, is exactly that. Is time. So many guys mention this to me all of the time, and all of the guys that I work with are short on time. Who has time every single day to dedicate 2 hours to their training, to plan all of their meals, to prep all of their meals? But it is just an excuse 99% of the time. And I appreciate people have busy lives, people have work commitments, people have family commitments, but the biggest issue is that these guys think that they have to train every single day of the week. They think they have to dedicate their whole life to it and sack everything off that they enjoy, and that is just not the case. The way that we help guys get in shape, but in a time efficient way, is building the plan around them. It's not about being perfect. You don't have to train 5 days a week for 2 hours plus every day. If you tell me that you only can train 3 times a week and you have 30 to 45 minutes, then great. I'll create a plan based around that. If you have 4 times a week, but you can train an hour, great. I'll base a plan around that. And I will advise on how to be as efficient as possible in those sessions as well. So for example, quite a few of my guys that don't have much time and are time poor, we create sessions based around that, meaning they might train 3 times a week for 35 minutes. Their sessions might include supersets, so they're just way more efficient with their time and they can get in and get out. We make sure that the programs are lean as well, so you know exactly what you need to do when you go into the gym. More often than not, and I was guilty of this in the past as well, I'd go into the gym not knowing what I wanted to do that day and just do a bit of whatever, and you're just wasting time. With this, you'll have your program, you have your training program, you have the accountability alongside it as well, but you have that training program so you know what that first exercise is. You know how many sets, you know how many reps, you know what it looks like, what it's meant to look like, you know the rest period as well, so you're not wasting time. We then implement this kind of into your nutrition as well and take the thinking out of it. So you don't waste time not knowing what to eat every single day. You have a plan every day that means you don't have to think too much and you can just get it done. I was guilty of this in the past. Every day I just let the days happen to me instead of being planned and prepped for it, which meant I'm just wasting loads of time. So it's not to say you need to eat the same thing every day, but you need a system that fits around you that makes you time efficient. Typically what I like to do with most guys, especially guys with families that tend to eat with their kids or maybe even just with their partner in the evening, is have 2 meals that they have and they know and they enjoy, and they just hit it on repeat for meal 1 and meal 2 of the day, and then we have flexibility with the evening meal with a few different options. So this is based on what you enjoy as well. It doesn't have to be the same every day, but I treat my nutrition exactly the same. I know what my first meal of the day is. I love oats, whether it's going to be overnight oats or hot oats, and I have that every single day. I just adjust the portion sizes based on the phases that I'm in. I then typically will mix between 1 or 2 lunches. Right now it is eggs, sourdough, keep it nice and simple. I work from home, so I have the time to do that. If I didn't, and when I was working in the gym, I'd prep something, and I just keep those the same. I don't have to think about it. It makes it very time efficient. Then I have flexibility in the evening with a few different meals that I enjoy, and then at the weekends when you're out of routine, slightly different. So time is only an issue if you let it become an issue. Everyone has time to do something. I know it's very cliche to say, but there's 168 hours in the week. You can dedicate the time to getting in shape. It is just a poor excuse if you say you don't have time. The second one is procrastination. I'm very guilty of doing this, but I have massively improved over time. So many guys overthink what it is that they need to do with the gym and with their nutrition as well. What we do is create a plan with the time side of things as well that is based around your life. So you don't have to think, you know what you need to do every day to move that 1% closer to where you want to be. We reverse engineer your goal into a roadmap. We build it out with time urgency. We make it time bound. So you know what you're doing and when, and you have dates to work towards. That completely eliminates procrastination. Every day, you know what you need to do to wake up. You have a plan, you have routine, you have structure, which then means you just have to operate. I want every single one of my clients to become a master operator of their day. I mentioned it before, you don't want to let your days happen to you. You want to take control of them ahead of time so you know what you're doing each day. The third one, most important in my opinion, accountability. We all need this, myself included. This is why I have a business mentor. This is why I've had multiple coaches over the course of the year. We all need to be held to account. You might have a goal, but it's too easy to say to yourself yes or no when you're faced with difficult challenges, maybe around food, and maybe if your motivation dips. Having accountability eliminates that straight away. You have someone that is checking in on you regularly. You have someone there to give you a bit of tough love when it's needed, because we all need that, but in the right way. These are the difference between getting in results and not. And you're probably struggling with this right now, or at least one of these. Once you eliminate one of these and you start to place focus on a plan that is structured around you and your results, it's no wonder that the results follow. Okay, so time, procrastination, accountability, exactly how I change that with my clients, and it's no wonder they get the results that they do. So if this is something that you know that you need to change and you want to get in better shape, you want to become a better operator of your day, you want to have more structure, feel energetic, you want to show up for yourself, show up for your family, become a better businessman, become better at work, then just DM me on Instagram with the word routine. I'll send you another video that shows you exactly how I structure this day to day. And if you're interested in one-to-one coaching, just drop me a message. We'll have a chat. We set up a call. We see if it's a good fit for both of us. Okay, so biggest problems, exactly how we fix them.